I'm Wolf from Healing Wolf Coaching, here to walk with you through the jungle of recovery to the ocean of healing, where you can relax, have a peaceful nervous system, and let all those uncomfortable sensations like anxiety or panic attacks or chronic pain just fade away. So let's do a physiological sigh together right now. Breathe in deeply through the nose, filling lungs, and then another little sip of air, and then sigh it out. Let it go. Physiological sigh is super simple and super easy, but I'm going to use it to demonstrate what I'm talking about today. When you have a technique that has been proven, like the physiological sigh, to be effective at reducing stress and shifting your physiology into rest and digest mode, into parasympathetic mode instead of fight or flight, sympathetic mode. When you have a technique that works for you, even just a little bit, even just a feeling that it might work for you, even just a little feeling that it might be good for you on your recovery journey, then go deep into it. Practice it. Remind yourself to practice it. So laughter might be one. Remind yourself to laugh a couple times a day. Put up a little sign. A lot of times you can go to these home goods type stores and they'll have a little cutout, a wood cutout that says laugh. You can buy that and stick it in your shower and laugh in your shower or in your vehicle when you're driving somewhere or wherever. You could use a post-it note. If you don't want to buy something, use a post-it note. Write laugh on it. Or meditation. Meditation is probably the most effective way to calm your nervous system, but in the beginning can be frustrating. So there's a threshold you have to get past. So it's a technique. A lot of people try it and they quote unquote fail, which means their minds are active or they don't enjoy it or they don't, for some reason they reject it. It's kind of like when you're a kid and you reject carrots because they don't always taste great. Carrots can have a turpentine-y taste. You reject it too soon. So when there's a technique like laughter or meditation, make it a part of your life for a while. Bring it in. Hold it. Do it. Practice it. And when you move deeper and deeper into that practice, whether it's even like mindful breathing, just putting your awareness on your breath, that's one. If you do that often throughout the day, it's going to make you feel calmer. And then if you do it over the course of days, over the course of months, over the course of years, the benefits will compound. And that discipline or the technique that you use to implement the technique will then become a skill that you have to move forward with any other techniques that you might want to implement. So as you look around this landscape of hundreds of techniques that could go from visualization, hypnosis, EMDR, tapping, breath work, meditation, journaling, all these techniques, there's so many, right? Pick one. Pick one and stick with it. Go deep into it until you feel you've reached the core of it. Like eating an apple. Bite into the apple. You eat, and then you reach the core of the apple. And at the center of the apple, there's a seed. And with that seed, you grow a new tree. So when you get this to the center of a technique, like meditation, that focus that you develop by meditating will translate into a focus that you can use for, let's say you want to start a new career. Let's say you want to implement that in terms of focusing on an exercise routine. Let's say you want to implement that in terms of something simple like flossing your teeth twice a day. When you have that skill developed of bringing a technique into your life and holding it until it becomes a habit, which it helps to reward yourself for doing that, then you've got that skill forever. And that skill will translate into other techniques. On my own journey, I used a lot of different techniques. The most effective technique was a variation of somatic tracking, which somatic tracking is a variation of, or a repackaging of Vipassana meditation, a very ancient meditation taught by Buddha. So once I had that Vipassana meditation technique down, I could use that same mindset, that same energy of consistency to apply to other techniques, and I did. So for a while I was journaling, and I still will journal every once in a while, especially when emotions are coming up that need processed, that need to be not explored but released. So all these different techniques, visualization, hypnosis, there's lots of techniques. Now, when I work with clients, I usually teach them I teach them a number of things, but there's one technique in particular that I teach them that is very simple, very powerful, and it takes just the length of a breath. So that technique, I ask my clients to practice that, and it might take them a minute if they practiced it 10 times. And so that practice tunes the mind like tuning a guitar into a new way of processing information. And so I'm asking you, or suggesting to you, that when you have a technique that you think might work, or you know it works, then get consistent with it. Get consistent, practice it, go deep, eat that apple, get to the core, get to the seed at the center. And with that seed you can grow another tree, because by the time you get to the center you're pretty good at eating. And then you're going to eat some more apples when you grow that tree. So it's just a funny little metaphor for that. But I'm hoping that you can take whatever techniques that you're working on and continue deeper and deeper into them until the benefits become undeniable. The benefits become undeniable, and your mindset becomes unshakable that the techniques that you're using are going to lift you out of this uncomfortable situation where you've been having sensations. If you need help, if you want me to come in and help you implement this consistency and help you transform your unconscious mind by letting me do some of the heavy lifting and going into your unconscious mind and you just enjoying the journey, then reach out at my website, healingwolfcoaching.com. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.